Peace, Universal Family. It's me, Clocksyn. New little series I'm starting before the New Year's is Walk with Clocksyn. I saw this on the Russell's channel. I'm a pretty big fan of Russell. And I was like, that's a genius idea. Because I go on walks every day anyway, in the mornings. So might as well use that for a content idea. So here we are. Clocksyn Walks, episode 1. Got to go to the post office, pick up some money. And we're just going to chat for a bit, y'all. Sorry my camera's fuzzy. I didn't bring my actual camera. This is my phone camera, which I have to upgrade soon. But, yeah. Just want to tap in with y'all. Whatever comes to mind. Just going, build on. When he was doing it, he had the cameraman, and the cameraman would ask him certain questions, and they would just go off of that. I'm much easier in conversation, so I'm talking with somebody, the conversation definitely flows better. But I'm practicing just a one-on-one, y'all, Sometimes I lose my train of thought and go to crazy places. But, with refinement and discipline, we gonna get there. We gonna make sure we crank these content. I crank the content out for y'all. I've been promising y'all videos every day. And I know I've been slacking. Truth be told, though, I have been capturing content every single day. It just hasn't been on YouTube. Some of it, most of it, is on my Instagram account. So if you follow my Instagram at Clocksyn, I'm always on there. Post a lot of the highlights that I be doing on there. But I'm working on making like collages, maybe. By the way, how y'all like the new hairstyle? It's just temporary, so it can get curly. But it got braided up. Yeah. What do I want to talk about today? Words of wisdom. I want to talk about intent and actions. I know I made a video a while back called The Art of Actions and how important that was. And I needed to be reminded of that yesterday because I was going through what I call a midday crisis. People have midlife crises. I have midday crises, Like, things go through my mind. It's like, damn. Sometimes it just kind of throws me off. So I have to, that's why I meditate every day. I think so much. And I was thinking, like, if I made this choice, that would turn out like that. So if I made that choice, maybe it'll turn out like this. But then again, if I made that choice, it might not. So should I? It's like all these choices, A, B, C, D, E, of potential outcomes and whatnot. And it's like, that's cool to a point, but if you never actually do anything, none of those realities will come true, So I feel like going forward, it's better to just try each one. Plan A, plan B, plan C, D, and E, you know what I'm saying? Instead of guessing and assuming which route I should take and hypothetically thinking of how it would go. Instead of trying out plan A, physically being in plan A, doing plan A, pushing plan A into motion, and then getting data from that. Because I always say that to people who ask me for advice. I always say, do it to get the data, practice, court, regardless of the situation, whether you're in a relationship, court the relationship, test it out, see how y'all are just around each other. Court that, court the relationship. Y'all should be courting each other. Don't just jump into a relationship full blown. Trust me, it doesn't work like that. Trust me. Doesn't work like that. You'll regret it later in life when you do things without seeing them in all forms, Because people, things, situations, they have different circumstances that probably. Hey, what's up, squirrel? Squirrel at you. Not circumstances, but different sides, You might think of a person one way, and then you see them in a different light another way. That questions how you start treating them, because dang, I didn't know this person was like this. So you got to give a person time, You got to give things time, new environments time. You might move to a state and think it's going to be beautiful like it is in the movies, and then the first 2 weeks is terrible, You ain't got no money, flights got messed up, you lost some of your stuff, You meet the worst people at the city. It's like, oh my God, why did I do this? I messed up my whole life. And then that third week, boom, the money was just on hold. You get the money back, start making more money, start meeting better friends. It's like, you have to wait. It's like a grace period for everything in life. And that's what I'm learning. And most of the time, if not all the time, you don't see the grace period until after you've done it. There's certain things you just cannot foresee, And that's why I'm learning, like, you just got to do more. So going into the new year, y'all, I want y'all to do more. Stop talking, stop hypothetically planning, stop scoping it all out and just do. Jump forward, leap into the fire and do. Risk some things, okay? It's not going to be the end of the world. You're still going to be here. So risk some things, y'all. See where life takes you, Experience is the best thing in the world. Experience is everything. So see how much you can experience in 2024 to evolve your consciousness, to evolve your physical being, because I'll be working out all for the rest of my life. But 2024 is like that game time mode where I'm about to bulk up. I don't know if y'all been following my weight journey, but I've been trying to gain like 15 to 20 pounds of muscle for the longest time. I'm pretty tall, y'all, so I'm not as heavy as I want to be. I want to be a little heavier, I want that speed and that strength, so I'm working on like 15 to 20 pounds of muscle to stack on to what I already got. And I think I'll be good right there if I can just maintain that. So I got a weight journey I'm on. Always on a knowledge journey. Always getting new knowledge. That's like the regular thing now. I remember that was a huge mountain for me, to want to consume knowledge, because I grew up not liking school. And so gaining new knowledge was like boring to me until a few years ago. And now it's like, I love learning new things. It's crazy. But now that I got that out of the way, now I need to love working out. I need to love, even though I don't know if I ever loved that, because a lot of people say, you don't have to love it, you just gotta do it anyway. So I don't know if I'll ever love working out. Well, we'll see. But I gotta, work out more regardless. And I gotta implement more of my plans, because out of all the things y'all see me do, it's like a fraction of what actually is in my head. And that's the whole point of this video. I have to do more. I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. There's so many plans, so many businesses, so many concepts that are in here that aren't out here yet. And it's like, I'm punching myself in the face, and it's like, dang, I would have did that, I would have done that. It's like, just do it, So this is a call out to y'all. Those ideas you have in your head, those projects, do them, y'all. You'll trust yourself and love yourself for risking it, even if it might not end up exactly as you had it. You never know. You might need somebody else. You might meet somebody else that sees that concept and is like, whoa, this is amazing. I remember when I first made my book, I had no idea so many people would like that, and resonate with that. I have people, even to this day, like, Clocksyn, I gotta get your book. It's amazing. I'm like, what? So that inspires me to this day to still keep going, to keep creating, keep giving people things to teach them and to help them, Like, that book really changed my life. Believe it or not, y'all, that book changed my life. And that was just something I did on a whim. Like, I want to write a book. There were definitely some inspiring aspects to it. Like, there are definitely people who inspired me to do it. But in general, as far as me making a book, it wasn't a big thing in my mind. It was very small. It was just another aspect of Clocksyn. So, but that was the reason why it was so easy for me to do, because I didn't really put too much of a big concept on it. So, a little hack to manifestation for those of you that don't know how to do it, because I've learned about myself. My life path, for those of you that are in that, my life path is 8. And they say 8s are master manifestors. And I see that about myself. It's pretty easy for me to manifest stuff into the physical if I put enough energy into it, So a little hack for manifestation is, don't put too much thought or emphasis on something that you want to manifest. Especially if you are like a perfectionist, because you're going to put so many things ahead of the actual manifestation process, and 9 times out of 10 it's never going to get done. So basically what I'm saying is, if you want, like the book, for example, if you thought the book was the biggest thing in the world, like, oh my God, I'm going to create this book that's going to change the world, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be 100 pages. It's gonna be all this. You're gonna be thinking and making sure it's perfect for 5 years straight. You're gonna make sure it is. You're gonna make sure you're gonna find the right publisher. Make sure you do all that, and then over time, you're still gonna think it's not gonna be ready, and you probably could have got the book out the first week of your idea. You're thinking about it because you put so much emphasis on this. You want it to be perfect because of how important it is to you. It never gets out. You know, the manifestation never manifests because you thinking this is your one big break, so you have to make it perfect, not knowing it might not be your big break. It might just be a small little to your journey. So the better thing to do is manifest it into the physical first, and then build on it after it's already been created. That's the better thing to do when it comes to manifestation. Manifest it into the physical first, where it now exists. Other people can witness your manifestation, and then you build on that. All right, that's a little manifestation hack. But yeah, that's about it for Clocksyn Walks episode 1. I know it's a lot of background sound. I'm hoping this video turns out good, and the camera isn't blurry. But that's it for episode 1, y'all. Peace and love. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I know everybody was celebrating Christmas and all that. I'm about to go celebrate Kwanzaa today. That's what I rock with. But y'all have a beautiful day. Voice crack. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.